Yo, what's going on, YTBC? I know it's been a while since I've done another video, but since I heard this news come out today, about an hour ago, I just couldn't wait to hold back in but put this out. But oh, that's my mom. Let me decline that for a minute. Anyhow, the news that broke today about an hour ago was that Berto versus Floyd Mayweather is now official. It's official. The fight is set to take place at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas on September 12th. But the kicker is, it's not on free TV as we thought it would be. Instead, it's on pay-per-view for $74.99. That's right, you heard it. $74.99. Oh, where do I begin? All right, first things first, this is not to trash Andre Berto. He's a good fighter, but let's be real here. The facts are facts, okay? This man is completely shot, all right? In the last 6 fights, he's been 3-3, all right? He lost into 2 bloodbath decisions against Robert Guerrero and Victor Ortiz, guys who, by the way, got a shot at Floyd after they fought him, and then got a knockout loss to Jesus Soto Carras, all right? And after that knockout defeat, he's been off the radar for almost a year. He comes back and had 2 fights. One of them went to a 10-round unanimous decision, even though he didn't look great in that fight. And the second fight, he fought Josecito Lopez. A guy who was also completely shot. Knocked him out later in the fight, but didn't look good either. But again, it posed this question. It poses this particular question. Now, for a while, I've been back and forth with all these Floyd Mayweather fanatics and all these fanboys or Flomos, as you will call them, right? I've been back and forth with them about this for a long time. And this topic is particularly about Keith Thurman and Shawn Porter, all right? Now, I've said clearly that Keith Thurman and Shawn Porter, especially Keith Thurman, all right? Keith Thurman has every right and has earned a shot at Floyd Mayweather for numerous reasons. Number one, he's no longer a prospect. He's fought former champions, undefeated fighters, and knocked them all out, okay? All right? Yes, he's fought in contests where he's won in lopsided decisions, particularly Robert Guerrero and Leonard Bundu, okay? Now, why is it that Keith Thurman, who's been named a mandatory challenger to Floyd Mayweather's title for almost 19 months, has to continue to fight title eliminator after title eliminator after title eliminator, right? You know what their response is? They said, well, he hasn't done nothing to earn a shot. He's beating bums. He's fighting these guys. He's fighting that guy. Who's that guy? Who's this guy? Okay. Then in that case, if that's the case, if he's fighting bums, then why the hell so you're insinuating that Julio Diaz is a bum, right? This is the same guy who's a former world champion who almost knocked out Amir Khan. This is the same Julio Diaz who gave Shawn Porter hell in 2 fights, okay? Now, Keith Thurman also beat Jan Savic, a former world champion, with a 2-year reign, okay? This guy was ranked in the top 10 before Thurman fought him, and Thurman beat him in a lopsided unanimous decision fight, okay? He also went on to beat Carlos Quintana, all right? A former world champion who, by the way, beat Paul Williams. All right, then after that, he went on to fight Diego Chavez, a dangerous fighter at that, all right, who was at the time ranked #1 by the WBA, who was scheduled to fight Paul Malignaggi. But Malignaggi, I don't know, for some reason, what I've been hearing, according to several reports, Malignaggi ducked the fight, decided to take a fight with Adrian Broner instead. So, with that being said, of all the guys that I've named, I forgot to mention Leonard Bundu, a guy who was undefeated, European champion who actually never been knocked down, who was actually ranked in the top 10 by every major boxing organization, but yet when he fought Thurman, he got knocked out and got clearly wiped out in the 12-round unanimous decision of a fight, okay? But if these guys are bummed, then why is it that Andre Berto, who fought 2 bums, gets a shot at Floyd Mayweather? Now, all this time and all these years I've been hearing about, to earn a shot at Floyd, you gotta do something special. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Okay, then how do you justify that Andre Berto fight, huh? What has Andre Berto done special to even deserve a shot? And I already seen the comment sections right now. I'm seeing all the comments that's coming in where people are saying, well, this makes sense because Berto's black. I mean, what kind of shit is that? He's black. He's a former champion. Oh, okay. All right. You know, this is what the idiots are saying, man. Because this is just the most absurd things I'm hearing right now. Because it's just no way you could justify a fight like this. Okay, this is a guy who's gone out there and self-proclaimed himself to be the best ever. Best ever, guys that he disrespected, that he felt that he's greater than them, and he's done more than what they haven't done. Naming Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, Henry Armstrong, those guys, okay? How the hell can you sit there and say that shit and yet you're not fighting top contenders, all right? And these idiots are coming out here and saying, well, Keith Thurman ain't ready for Floyd Mayweather. Oh, really? Now, are you saying that Andre Berto's ready for Floyd Mayweather after 2 disastrous fights? Oh, man. I'm going to stop this video right now because I'm going to get on a super rant because this is shit I'm talking about. This is the reason why boxing is in the state it is right now. It's such an embarrassing state where everybody's flocking over to MMA. Just recently, Ronda Rousey will headline the pay-per-view over in Brazil, and she did close to 1 million buys. Okay? And during that same night, we had a PBC card where it featured Danny Garcia, who moved up to 147 to fight Paul Malignaggi, a fight that nobody really cared about. So, honestly, I don't know, man. It's not shocking to me that this fight's taking place. We all knew it was going to happen. But to have it on pay-per-view for $74.99 is a fucking joke. And there's no excuse for it. If all these fucking Flomos are coming out here and defending that shit, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna pray for y'all because this is madness. You guys are deluded because once this man is retired, and I can't wait for the day this guy retires. Once he retires, y'all will go along with him. So with that being said, this video's done.